What this study is looking at is a brand new way of capturing wind energy, and that is through airborne wind platforms. Harvesting platforms that are up in the sky and able to capture much faster winds that are much more consistent. For the airborne wind community, there's about 20 different small companies, and it's like they're back in 1903 with the Wright brothers, where everybody's got a different idea and nobody knows what the right idea is. There's other technologies that can synergistically impact and make a big difference on what the right solution is. And NASA's been very involved in these other technologies, such as autonomous vehicle control, advanced tether materials, advanced inflatable structures, things like that that can really empower new solutions in this newly emergent area. Not only did we interview each of the major companies to understand what the technology gaps are and how NASA expertise could map into those, we also developed new advanced concepts that map into these new technologies that NASA has been developing and creates entirely new concept paths and approaches that can make a big difference. Data from Wallops. Every day, twice a day, they send an aerostat up and down to collect the wind profiles there. And you can see that as you get away from the ground, out of the boundary layer of the Earth, the winds are much, much faster. The power that you can extract from the device isn't just a function of the velocity, it's the velocity cubed. If you do a comparison of some of the renewable energies and the power densities, well, you can see that solar is only about 50 watts per square meter. Ground-based wind is about 200 to 400 watts per square meter, while airborne wind is at least 1,000 watts per square meter and all the way up to 10 to 20,000 watts. One of the other key things is the availability of this power. If you look at the slide, you see instead of having availability of 30% for the ground-based systems, it's more like 50 to 60% for the airborne systems. The interviews that I conducted were also with the FAA and the DOE to understand their perceptions of what the technical gaps were. And it's interesting because the DOE doesn't know what to do with these airborne systems. They don't have any experience with them, but they directly map into NASA technology expertise. So many NASA researchers heard that I was working on wind energy, and they gravitated to it. They loved it. They wanted to find out more about it. But on the space side also, they came and they started asking questions about it, and it led to a discussion of a new Mars concept. We also developed an analytical capability so we can analyze different concepts and comparatively show which ones would perform better than others. We just want to make every small company be able to prosper in this area by being able to do a better job with better tools and better capabilities, better understanding of what the airspace restrictions are, and how to proceed forward.